What's good, YouTube? And today we have a new UFC 5 creative fighter. This is Archie Colgan. He is a 11-0, I guess, lightweight prospect. He's a lightweight, but I don't know if you want to call him a prospect, because Bellator is, donezo. Anyways, for archetype, I think that's what they're called. It's 2 a.m. Bear with me. I went with wrestler. I think Smasher. I think there's some other ones. I guess MMA Virtuoso, or I guess MMA Versatile. Top Dog or MMA Top Dog could work. Any of those. Oh, Fire type, whatever. You know what I mean. General info. His actual nickname is King, but it's not in the game, so The King. His, I think, Instagram at everything else is 100% accurate. Fighting style, I just kept default at Stipe Miocic. I guess you can kind of mess around with some of these, but I just opted to stick at default. Alright, now let's get into the actual CAF itself. Skin color, 28 hue, 85 saturation, 33 brightness is kind of what I opted for. He was a little tricky to get 100% on the skin tone, but that's what we are working with. Hair. This is kind of why I hopped on here. You could give him quite a few different hairstyles. I gave him the hairstyle 21. You could also opt for, bear with me, 18 if you wanted. 18 doesn't look bad at all. And then I think there was one other. Nope, not that one. Let me see if I can find it. Nope, it wasn't this one either. It might have been just that other one, not mistaken. I don't think. Yeah, it wasn't any of the. I thought there was another hairstyle that you, other than 21 and 14, no, and it wasn't 19. It might be just those two that you could rock with. I think those were just the two. But anyways, eyebrows, brows 4, facial hair. There's like another couple, like quite a few different options. Bear with me. I opted for 14. I was debating 25, but I thought it was like too bushy and too long. I tried 18, kind of the same thing. His beard is just a little too long for it to be realistic. I also even tried facial hair 21 was another one that you could opt for. And then there was another one. I think it was this one. Yeah. Facial hair 8, and then just really fill it in. That's if you really have the time and can really pull it off. I wasn't able to pull it off, but I think facial hair 14 is the more accurate one. You could go 21 if you really wanted, and then just add a couple tattoos to kind of fill in, kind of on the jawline there and whatnot. So you could do that, but I recommend 14 or 21 if you're really good at filling in facial hair. Then 8 would be your go-to. I didn't really like facial hair 19 either. The beard is just too bushy. That's really the only ones I was looking at. Yeah, now that I'm looking at all these. I think I pointed out this one, but yeah. And then there's no body hair. Eyebrows, hair, facial hair color, those are all default of black. Make sure you set that to a default black for both primary and secondary. Going to... We'll go ahead with his head template here. Here's a close-up look I tried to do. I went with template 1. This is where it looks like without the sculpting that I did. Sculpting, this one wasn't too bad. I really tried to focus on the nose first to really get as close as I could. Wasn't the greatest, but I thought this was the best template to somewhat give him an accurate nose, and then I just kind of worked around from there, messing with everything else. As you can see, some stuff I sculpted. I'll run through this one more time. And sometimes others I didn't. Like the eyes I didn't touch, the brows I didn't touch, I think the chin I didn't touch. In terms of sculpting. Most of the nose I didn't touch. But outside of that, this is what I was able to come up with. And then for eyes, I went with brown. Dark brown could work, but I think brown is better for him. And I think is his actual eye color. Body 2, I think is kind of the only one. 4, his shoulders aren't right on that one. His shoulders aren't that wide in real life from where I was looking at. And there were... I mean, I guess you could go 10, but then his abs aren't as defined as they are in real life. Kind of run through these and see if there's any other ones that I am missing really quick. 18, maybe. I could see 18 being a good option. Outside of that, though, I think those are the only 2 I would even consider. Yeah, I think 2 is the only one that you would even consider. He's not, how do I say this? He's not as wide in the abdomen as he is in 2 on 18. And there's not really an ab look on that one, so this one I think was the best choice. Tattoos. Buckle up. I'm gonna walk you through these. First things first. Facial hair. This one I kind of put like right in the center to try to fill in that that mustache a little bit. So just kind of fill it in best you can. And then I did the same thing with the mustache to connect it to the beard on both sides. Same tattoo, just what's the word I'm looking for? Shaped differently. And oh, yep, I also did add some sideburns on the side with that. Obviously did that on both sides. You can kind of see him without. I think this is what he has in real life. If not, then... Oh, actually, now that I'm seeing this, I might move this up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna move that up. This one, I think, just stretched a little bit. That looks a little bit better. I placed those a little differently. But now one looks taller than the other, doesn't it? Yes, it does. I did not plan on that this to happen. There we go. That's better. Just try to get him as even as possible. You're not gonna get him perfect. And then gave him one right... Wait, is that the... What did I do? Oh, never mind. Okay. Shapes 19. It just fills in that little... like, little thing that he has in his hair. You're really just covering that up. And this is really simple. But you can kind of see without it, and you bring down the tattoo. As long as you line it up perfectly like this, you will be good to go. This is the one that I was confused by for a second. Shapes 126. Just like little goatee thingy on his chin there. That's what that is. I was thinking of darkening a little bit, but no need. Alright. Chest tattoo. I got a little bit to explain here. So, looking at pictures, it is a lot smaller and isn't as big of a font look as, I don't know what I'm saying, it's 2 a.m. It's not 100% accurate. So, the ending of this, from the second M all the way to V on his shoulder, it is not 100% accurate. You'll want to get them as small as you can, and kind of work your way up to the shoulder. I think, yeah, I shrunk it as much as I could, but if you look online, it's a lot smaller and it fits a lot better. But in game, this is the best that I could work with. Same font. I think it's just a Roman numerals, basically. I don't think it's supposed to spell out anything. You should be able to kind of read those. And then another tip with this tattoo, or this specific tattoo, kind of connect them. It kind of works in your favor. Text 5 is right here, kind of on the rib cage. Nothing special with this one, just trinket. So, that might be a little off. I may or may not have that exactly in the right spot, but there's that. Now, this, back shoulder tattoo was a little tricky. This is what I was able to come up with. Starting with, Celtic, however you want to pronounce it, Tribal 13. That's gonna go, you'll want to use that first, and then just kind of put it right here. And then just put a symbol triangle on the outside of it, because I think if I swap them... Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter which one you do first. And then I opted for text 1 on this side, kind of try to smush it together kind of thing. You can't really tell what it says, and when I was looking at video, I couldn't read what it said, so kind of works out. Text 5 again on the bottom, kind of stretched along the bottom. And then I put Boston on the other side. These things here, with the triangle, see how it's actually more of a triangle when I move it down? So if I move it around the body, it's just up on the shoulders and, what is it, what am I trying to say? I'm blanking on what I'm trying, shoulder blades, there it is, shoulder blades. It kind of changes, so, it will look kind of smushed like that. Don't worry, it's okay. And then also with this one, you do want it sticking out of the shape just a little bit, best you can. A little tip there, and that's all I had for the body tattoos. I didn't fill in the eyebrows. I didn't think I needed to. I guess you could if you really wanted to, like, where is it? Critter font, yeah. I know this is a popular tattoo to use for eyebrows. Kind of fill them in. Like I said, I am not going to fill them in. You can if you would like, but this was kind of what I was finding in most of my research picks. Okay, I guess maybe right here you could fill it in if you really want to, but if you want to fill them in, then go with Critter Font 9 and just kind of Actually, here, I'll do it on the other side, too. Just kind of rotate it, and then you might have to stretch it out a bit. Kind of like that. You can't really tell the difference here. So you could go ahead and do that, but I chose not to. Oh, I knew I was forgetting a tattoo. Angels Demons 11 on the inner bicep. He does have a different looking cross than this one. I thought it was in the game, or it might have been in years prior, but I didn't find one that was closer to his actual tattoo. And I wasn't gonna shape it if there's already a cross in the game. I wasn't just gonna combine a bunch of tattoos and make them myself. It was just easier this way. It's a cross. It's not the exact one that he has, but it's what's gonna do. Nothing on the legs or the other arm that I found. Clothing, whatever you want, doesn't really make a difference. This is just what I chose for him. Maybe if it'll let me. There we go. Bottoms, I went with... What is up with my game? Hold on, my game is apparently a little bit behind. I just picked... I don't even know now which ones I picked. I did look at these. I guess Condon maybe worked. Anything with, like, a bunch of logos, but doesn't have a fighter's name on it. Like here on these Donald Cerrone ones, it says Cowboy. So, I kind of stayed away from those. Overeem, yeah, like here, Overeem, it says Alistair Overeem going down this side. So, something like that. Gloves, just gave him the UFC gloves. I gotta wait for my game to catch up now. Okay. That was odd. Head, nothing. Face, nothing. Neck, nothing. Mouth guard. I gave him teeth. You could just go basic UFC. Or fangs. Or even USA if you really wanted to. Outside of that, I don't... Oh, did I give him... I guess Shark maybe would work too. But anything like that, you really can go a number of different ways with the mouth guard if you really wanted to. But that's kind of up to you and whatnot. But there you have it, a little longer tutorial for this one. Due to me messing up things, adjusting things, kind of walking you through the multiple options and all that good stuff. But feel free to leave your requests down below, and if you do end up requesting, make sure you keep an eye on my replies. I will let you know if I can do it, if it's on my list, whatever the spiel might be. But thank you guys for watching another UFC 5 CAF. I would love to see you rock some of these and whatnot. There's a whole playlist on the channel and all that good stuff. But for now, I'll catch you in the next one.